welcome back to Bleed and Simple. You know me, Teddy. Back here chilling in my usual spot next to the jungle in my kurta. I want to talk about inexpensive combo kits. Now your typical combo kit will be a belt knife and a large chopper. I want to break that down into something more cost effective. Something cheaper, but not necessarily cheap. I guess I would say something inexpensive, not cheap. That's a better word. Now, I'm going to give you a couple options here. Now let's get into the belt knife first. Let's do that first. Now this is going to run you about $30 or under. Mora companion. You have your carbon and you have your stainless. Whichever you prefer. Let's get into the carbon first. More carbon. About a 4-inch blade. About a 4.5-inch polymer rubber injection molded handle. Very comfortable, very durable. 3/4 tang, so it comes right to about here. Right where the R is on the mora, so it comes right to about there. Scandi grind, 2 mil thick, very durable, easy to put an edge on. Great blade, well known, well loved, recommended over and over and over again. There's a reason why the Mora Companion is recommended. Okay, there's a reason why. It's an amazing blade, well worth the money. Polymer sheath, drainage hole at the bottom, nice belt loop. You can get this onto your belt without having to take your belt off. Love that about this. Great retention, it's not going to fall out on you. Typical Mora, okay? Now, if you're worried about the carbon steel, you're worried about it rusting, you live in a high humid environment, as I do, go with the stainless. Everything is the same, with the difference being the steel and the thickness. The thickness on this is 2.5 mil thick, so it is a bit thicker. And the steel is a 160, sorry. It's a 12C27 Scanvic steel. Good edge retention, same Scandi grind, everything is the same, with the exception of the steel and the thickness. Now, if you're not a Mora fan, but you want something similar, here's the Cold Steel Fin Hawk. Great retention in that sheath. I mean, in my opinion, it's a little too hard, but you can decide for yourself. 4-inch blade, about 4.5-inch handle, similar to the Mora. Rubberized polymer injection molded handle, similar to the Mora. Scandi grind, similar to the Mora. The steel is a 4116 Krupp, I believe, Krupp steel. Good edge retention, easy to sharpen, very easy to get a razor sharp edge on this. Great working blade, 3/4 tang, just like the Mora, comes to about here. 3/4 tang. Polymer sheath. Drainage hole at the bottom. And that's similar belt loop design where you can get it onto your belt without having to take your belt off. Similar to the Mora. All three of these are great options. Just depending on who, what, when, where, they're great options. And these would run you $30 or under. I'm sure if you look around, you can find it in that $20-ish range. If you do your research, search around a bit. That's a great belt knife. You can do all your food prep, kindling, and fire making. Now you may have to do a little work on the spine. Might have to take a file to the spine to get that 90-degree edge on the spine. But a little bit of elbow grease never killed anybody. These are great options. And it won't break the bank. Now, as for choppers, you can spend couple $100 on a chopper, depending on what you like. Now, people tell you the more money you spend, the better it's going to be. Now, that's not necessarily the case. I'm trying to build an inexpensive kit here for you guys. Show you guys what you can do with a little bit of money. If you don't have a lot of money to spend, but you want a good combo kit, what do? Now, let's get into the chopper aspect of it. Now, your chopper, you're going to do your batoning, you're going to do your hacking, you're going to do your brush clearing, you're going to do all those heavy-duty tasks you need a large chopper to do. But there's a trade-off, usually, and that's weight. You're going to have to carry that extra weight. Now, some choppers can weigh about 1 pound. Carrying a pound on your belt, that's a lot of weight to carry. So you tend to carry it on your pack. And then when you need it, you're forced to walk around with it in your hand while chopping. Just not something I want to do. So what I got, $20 machete, $20. In South Central America and the Caribbean, the machete stands out above all other large blades, including axes. The machete stands out as king. There's a reason why they say machete is king in these parts. You can hack, you can chop, you can clear brush, you can do food prep, you can do everything you need to with a machete. Now, people are going to ask me, how do you do food prep? I've seen people use the machete as they would a small knife. I've seen them peel oranges, I've seen them cut vegetables, I've seen them process meat, I've seen them take down bamboo, take down trees, take down fruit trees. You name it, I've seen them do it with a machete. I have done a lot of those things myself, not with this particular machete. This hasn't been used yet. This I'm going to do a video on for you guys. This particular machete is called the corneta. Corneta, roughly translated, means horn. Comes with a nice sheath, leather sheath, tassels, these frilly things, whatever you call them. Beautiful tool work on the front. Dresses it up a bit. Pardon me. Hand stitched at the back. Similar to a Scandinavian style sheath, stitched right down the center. Here you have your belt loop. Beautiful leather sheath. The steel on this particular machete, I would believe, in my opinion, is more along the lines of a 5160 steel. Just because of how springy and how durable the actual material is. Now, I've used one similar to this. I have processed bamboo. I have done batoning. I have done food prep. I have done everything I could possibly imagine to do with a knife. I have done with that machete. Not this particular machete, but a machete similar to that one, and it held up great. This machete, I believe, the Rockwell scale is pretty high, more along the 60 HRC or close to, just because of how hard it was to reprofile that edge. Most machetes you're going to find are going to be in a carbon steel just because of the edge retention. The downside is it will rust, but you can take care of that. You can simply keep your blades oiled, keep them dry, take care of your blades. Now there you have it. Simple combo kit, under $100. I would say under $70. I have an amazing combo kit that won't break the bank. So it can be done, ladies and gentlemen. So get out there. Get yourself a machete. Get yourself a mora. Test them out. Let me know how it works out for you. I really want your guys' input. Let me know. So like I always say, until next time, keep it oiled, keep it sharp, keep it safe. You take care of your blades, guys. They're going to be there when you need them. See you guys in the next video.